Now we're good. All right, all right, all right. Hi everyone. I'm by myself again, and this time we've got someone new pressing buttons behind the camera, and you'll probably hear her in just a bit. Gato, say what's up to everyone.
What's up?
Oh, bring the mic closer to you, dude.
Oh, sorry.
Feel free to be right up on there and say what's up to the world. So this is our intermittent producer slash intern for Laredo Film Society. Gato, what's up, dude?
Hey, hi everyone.
Hello. And you know what, dude? Before we jump into anything, we just got finished recording an episode that you guys are going to watch next week on Wednesday. So unless you're on our Patreon, then you're not going to watch it that time. But otherwise, you will. Wait, no, that came out 100% wrong. I mean, if you're on our Patreon, you're going to watch it beforehand. Otherwise, you have to wait until Wednesday. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. But it was a really interesting conversation we had on Victoria and Ilse of Scan. And we talked about consent and rape culture and a whole lot of other really crazy topics. So be forewarned, full trigger warning. We talked about a whole lot of cool and crazy shit. I made myself look like an idiot most of the time. And anyways, please play that cool ass intro that we have. Thank you.
Aliens on the border.
The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found.
Faster than light, spaceship of the future.
Our direction of the President of the United States. Stay in your home.
Is it human or inhuman? Earthly or unearthly?
Born in that swirling inferno of radioactive dust, there is no word to describe them.
We may be witnesses to a biblical prophecy come true.
Why is it that we usually ignore the fourth dimension?
Is this the human race of the future?
Aliens on the border.
Roger is out sick, so I'm doing this shit by myself. And again, if you didn't hear the intro portion of this, we have a new addition to the podcast, Gato pressing buttons behind the camera. Woo! That's what I would like, press the applause or whatever. Yeah. There you have it. And you can cut it off. Hit it again. All right. So if you saw the little flyer post thing that we just did right now, then you know what the fuck we're talking about. We're gonna get into it. And full disclosure, we did actually do an entire episode dedicated to just talking about the Batman, about vengeance. But if you're not on our Patreon, you haven't heard it. But guess what? We're feeling very generous, and we're kind of going to get into it today. And it was funny because like we were kind of brainstorming on what to do because we were like, fuck, we just finished one episode. What are we going to do next? And we were kind of on the same wavelength. We were like, dude, fucking Batman. So the Batman, Robert Pattinson, Paul Dano, Zoe Kravitz, Colin Farrell, fucking star-studded cast, if you will. Before we even get into the Batman, let's talk about Robert Pattinson. Are you familiar with any of his work other than Twilight?
I've seen some movies, but I don't remember the names. They were like romantic movies.
Oh, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Something about an elephant or circus or something like that, right? Does he wear like a fucking 20s hat? It's like it's like a timepiece, or no? Or am I wrong?
No, I think it's a different one.
Oh fuck! All right, never mind. Goddamn. But in any case, yeah, dude. Like, what do you think about Pattinson? Did he convince you as the Batman?
Yes, I feel like his take was entirely different. I don't know. It felt a little more self-aware, but also, I don't know, like his acting, to me, before I just knew him as Twilight. And then
Same.
I think another movie that I saw from it with him in it was Tenet. Like, that's where I was like,
He was in Tenet?
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure because that's the only thing I liked about that movie, that Robert Pattinson was in it.
Wait, is Tenet the one where like people are going backwards and forwards in time, or no?
Yes, that one.
Are you sure he was in it?
Yeah.
Because I clearly remember it being someone else.
Was it?
I don't
he
know.
He was in the lead. He was like supporting.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. I'll be completely honest. I did not finish watching Tenet.
Yeah, it was really confusing.
It was very convoluted, and I was like, I'm checked out, dude. Like, I don't care enough. I was also watching it at home.
Oh, yeah, me
So
too.
it was like HBO Max or whatever the fuck, and I was like, all right, man, I give up. I don't know what the fuck is going on. People are going forwards in time, but going backwards in time, and people are getting like reverse shot again. It sounded like a cool. Tenet to me sounded like something where people got together, they were really high, and they were like, dude, you know, it'd be fucking cool to shoot someone, but the bullet comes out of them and goes back into the gun. And then they're like, let's fucking make a movie, dude. And then that was the whole fucking movie. For real.
No, yeah.
Like, that's how I was like, what the fuck is going on? But I remember the guy from super fucking oh shit, I'm blanking out. Ballers. He was it's a show that's on HBO with The Rock about football. And the main actor in Tenet, the black dude, plays a character in that show. That's the only way I was like, what the fuck? Are you sure he's in there? Does he play the villain? I'm so confused now.
I think he plays like the friend, and like he follows around that guy.
Also, I can't spell Tenet to save my fucking life. Is it Tenet? I'm gonna look it up now. Oh yeah, Tenet, a film. Okay,
he's there, right?
See. He fucking is. Holy shit! What? Who does he play?
He plays the friend. I don't want to give spoilers, but
yeah, fuck him. Spoilers for whatever. This shit is 2 years old.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're 100% right. What?
He was important.
He definitely was, and I guess this movie was that forgettable.
Yeah, like the only thing I remember that was that like Robert Pattinson was redeemed for me with that movie.
Okay, cool. Because wait, were you a fan of Twilight like at all, whether it be the books or the movies?
Not really. Maybe like I kind of liked the first movie.
Okay.
But
what did you like about it?
Fan. I think it was different. Like it was like probably the first really popular, I think, like romantic drama that went like with, I don't know, that like amassed a crazy fan base.
Can I be super real right now? Like I read the Twilight books.
What?
Because this girl that I had the biggest crush on at the time was super into it, and I was like, I saw the movie and I was like, this movie's ass. First of all, I'm like the books have to be so much better than this for it to be this much of a fucking thing, right? So I read the books, and full disclosure, cried.
Oh damn!
Shout out to whatever Stephanie Myers or whoever the fuck that she's the writer, right? Stephanie Myers.
I think so.
Yeah, look at me knowing all the fucking. Oh, dude,
that's dedication.
Yeah, for real. But anyways, Team Jacob all the way. That's all I've got to say.
I agree.
No, yeah. Anyways, so Robert Pattinson, I thought here is my take on it. I thought he did a really good job as the Batman. I didn't like his Bruce Wayne.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like if we look at it as like two separate characters, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really like that he was like super emo.
That's what I loved about him.
The
emo
like
Batman. Yeah.
I mean, if people could see you now, they would understand it. No offense. No offense. No offense. No offense.
No.
But yeah, dude, I think that he did a good job as the Batman. I really liked it. Like, I know we talked about this beforehand, but you're not necessarily like a huge Batman fan, right?
Yeah,
that's like a good assumption. Okay, so before this movie, what's the other most memorable Batman movie that you've seen?
Wow, I don't really remember the names. I know Catwoman came out.
Horrible fucking movie, by the way. Please, if you haven't seen it like recently, go back and watch it. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? We'll go back and rewatch Catwoman and Daredevil. Wow, some of the worst superhero movies ever fucking made.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're hilarious though. And so I've got the live feed up on here because I wanted to see what the comments are. And so shout out to Nicholas Whibbs, first of all. I'm sure that you've been killing it in South by Southwest. That's the homie. We need to link up and fucking shoot that episode. The track, amazing track, by the way. It's called Soy La Neta, featuring Project Pat. Really good song. Go check it out if you haven't already. So shout out to Nick. People asking where our star co-host is. He is shitting his brains out somewhere at home. He's currently sick. Sad face. But yeah, man, the Batman. What was your favorite part of the movie?
Honestly, I really liked Paul Dano as the Riddler. Like, it gave me goosebumps. I think when he started singing the Ave Maria,
Yeah.
I don't know, like it was crazy. Like it was borderline crazy and funny, but you're like, wait, this isn't funny. This is crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, he was pretty fucking good at being really creepy.
Yeah.
And I was telling Roger this that when we were talking about it last time, but I'm not really familiar with any of his other roles. But I feel like if he gets typecasted as the creepy guy, he fucking definitely kills it.
Yeah.
Oh, weekend after next, I'm planning a trip, homie. I'll text you. Fuck yeah, dude. Get at me and we'll do that shit and drop it like it's hot, bro. But Paul Dano as the Riddler had to be one of the biggest things. Did you know? And I only found this out after watching the movie and just like, you know what? So full disclosure, like, if you hadn't noticed, not just because we talk about them on the podcast, but I thoroughly enjoy like superhero movies because I'm a big fucking kid. And so just like with any other movie, I always like go on and like, you know, let's go deeper into like finding all this other shit. So here's something I didn't know that I didn't find out until after they reveal where the Riddler is 30 minutes into the movie.
Really?
The very first time that the Batman goes into the Penguins Club, he's in the window where he's at the very end, and you can see him. He's like watching this dude. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? And like, it was pretty fucking legit. I like that they turned it into more of like a detective film versus like just straight up vergazos and gunshots. You know what I mean? Like a straight up action movie. I like that. And that's what one of my friends was talking about, where they were like, dude, it was fucking boring. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, it was gripping. Like, I thought it was a good movie. I felt like there was something in the way. Pun intended. Also, the music in it was fucking badass. Like, just that little sprinkle of Nirvana, you know, got me going. It did it for me. Those are some of the best things of the movie, I think. Like, for me, that the scene with them at the end was fucking wild. I really, really liked the scene with the whole funeral service thing when the guy like drives the truck into the fucking church or whatever.
Oh yeah,
that part was baller, dude.
Crazy.
Who directed this movie again?
I'm not sure.
Damn, I'm gonna look it up in just a second. But I don't know. In comparison to the older Batman movies, referring to, I'm not gonna count Ben Affleck as the Batman, or Batfleck, if you will, because he played Batman for fucking like 3 hours. Well, I guess if you count the Snyder Cut, 7 hours, which is, I don't know, crazy, but he never got his own fucking movie. He was only in that Dawn of Justice movie. Excuse me. And the Justice League. So I don't know if I counted as much. I thought he was a good older Batman and a good Bruce Wayne, but then in the Justice League, he kind of just fell a fucking part until they re-released it, whatever. But the best Batman probably, I think, was Christian Bale. So like Christopher Nolan's Batmans. And did you ever watch any of those? Like at least the one with the Joker with Heath Ledger?
Yeah, honestly, no, I don't think so.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
That makes me sad.
I'm gonna watch them tonight.
They're all on Netflix. Boom. What's up?
Yeah.
Full disclosure though, the first movie kind of boring.
Damn.
Yeah, it's the return of the dark. I don't know, some bullshit, but it stars the guy from Taken, Liam Neeson, and Kristen Bell. It's, to be fair, it's like the first movie in the trilogy, right? So it's like an introductory, but I don't know. It just a little too long for my taste. That's another thing that I heard people complain about, where they were like, dude, this movie was 3 hours long.
Yeah.
And I honestly left the theater like, what would I cut out from this movie to make it shorter? And I couldn't like decide on anything. Did you feel like that too?
I agree. No, like one of my friends said it was too long, but for me, I didn't even feel the 3 hours. I was like, give me more. I was really like captivated the whole time,
100%.
so I didn't feel it.
I had to take a major piss throughout the entire, well, not the entire movie, but I want to say a solid like 50% of the movie, maybe even a little bit more. I was like, I need to go pee really bad, but fuck, I can't. I don't want to fucking.
Can't miss it.
Yeah, and also I saw it in Austin, not Austin. What the fuck? In San Antonio, with my girlfriend. And the theater that we went to was really fucking dope. It was like a combination of Alamo Drafthouse, because you could eat and drink and all this shit, but the seats from the Cinemark at the mall, because you can fucking recline and everything. And I was like, dude, bring one to Laredo.
Honestly, that's the best of both worlds.
100%, man.
Yeah.
Because like the tray, like you don't fucking have to be up here and
Yeah.
shit. Like it's just a badass fucking spot to watch movies at. So if you're ever in San Antonio, check out Flicks Brew House, sponsor us. And yeah, dude, they fucking have great beer, great food, badass seats, best seats I think that I've been to on any theater, and great service. And surprisingly, not super duper expensive. But yeah, we got like not bad seats per se, but yeah, I guess bad seats because we're pretty fucking close, and the screen is huge, so we're kind of like fuck. But was it worth it? Yes. Would I do it again? 100%. Do I want to do it again? Yes. So I probably will, even though it's 3 hours long. Have you seen it more than once yet, or just once?
No, I just saw it once.
Okay. Would it? Do you?
I would watch it again.
Okay, cool. I was about to ask.
Yeah.
What besides Paul Dano's like performance as the Riddler, what was like one of the more surprising things, I guess, for you, like from the entire movie?
Surprising.
Yeah. I guess it's not a good question to ask you because you haven't seen the other Batman.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what surprised me. Catwoman was actually a good character this time. She could fucking kick some ass. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I liked the angle that they took versus like Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway was the last Catwoman I saw.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't see her as Catwoman.
Thank you. Neither did I, but shout out Anne Hathaway. She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And that's wifey material. But I think if you watch it and within the context, it makes sense because it's like, I know what you're thinking. Like, this Catwoman was like out here fucking straight up ninjing Batman and shit. And it's like hard to imagine Anne Hathaway do that. But I think it's like a different take on it. And I don't know. I thought Zoe Kravitz killed it, bro. Oh, fuck yeah. I didn't even think about this. Colin Farrell as the Penguin.
Oh my
dude.
God, yes.
Holy
I didn't
shit.
even know it was him.
Yeah.
That was surprising.
Yeah.
Definitely, for sure.
And to counter argue Roger's whole thing of like you could cut that out. No, dude. Like I think that it wasn't something that was just a plot device, because it was, spoiler alert, huge portion of the entire plot was centered around the Penguin. Because I don't know, I just don't, because Roger's argument was like, if you cut him out, it doesn't change the movie. And I was like, yes, it fucking does. Like, what do you mean? Because he's the one that like ultimate, whatever. Should I say it? Nah, I'll give people more time to watch it. But dude, fucking career defining role. 100% I agree, Nick. 100% I agree. He acted the fucking tits off of that shit. It was amazing. Some of the best acting I've seen in a while, dare I say.
Yeah, I agree.
It kind of, him and Paul Dano are like up there, I think. And I'm pretty excited to see like where it leads to next, because it's clearly just kind of like a setup film, right? And if they go the route that they think that they're gonna go in, where they're gonna like set up a new trilogy, then I think as like an introductory movie, I think it was a pretty good one. And it's gonna be like a different section that we see Batman / Bruce Wayne like come of age almost, because all the other Batman movies are kind of like, you know what, I'm being very biased because I'm only thinking about the Christian Bale ones, because really fuck all the other ones before that. I'm saying it right now, fuck Tim Burton's Batman, fuck that, except for Danny DeVito. He was a good Penguin. Danny DeVito played the Penguin. Nicholas not Whips, I was about to say Nicholas Whips. What up, Liz? Shout out to Cayocho. Shit, what the fuck is the dude?
Nicolas Cage?
No, not Nicolas Cage. The Shining.
Oh.
Jack Nicholson. What the fuck? God damn. I had that shit all backwards. Yeah. Jack Nicholson played the Joker, which, a good Joker, I guess. I don't know. Hot take, not a good Joker, but yeah, you're missing out a lot. Like, you really gotta fucking watch The Dark Knight, because that's the one with Heath Ledger and the Joker. I'm sure you've probably like heard.
Yeah, I
right?
heard that one's good. Yeah.
It's pretty fucking crazy. What do you rate this Batman movie? Like, if you had to give it a rating on a scale of 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't know, 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's cool.
9 or, yeah.
I honestly, I was kind of like thinking 7 because of the length, but then after like being like, what would I cut out and not coming up with an answer, I was like, I have to give it an 8.
Yeah.
because of that. So I give it an 8 out of 10. And I fucking super hard spoilered at the very beginning when I was like, this year's Batman was mid, to be honest, 7 out of 10. Fuck you, first of all, Kevin. Shout out to Beans, Brews, and Bud. And they've got a new podcast cooking called It Came From the Internet. Am I saying that right? Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kevin, but It Came From the Internet. They just posted a little teaser on that. And go check it out. But 7 out of 10, dude? No, dude, come on. It was a cinematic masterpiece, first of all. You know, we got to see Vengeance. They had a little bit of Nirvana in there. The music was fucking good the whole time. The little score that they had. What makes it a 7 in your eyes, Kevin? Nothing. That's what, because you're just being a shill. Fuck you. I hate you. No, I don't. Please share this video with your friends and tell them to watch and tune in. What else? So that's been really like the biggest movie that I've seen as of late. Oh no, that's not true. I saw Dune. I finally saw Dune, but you haven't seen it, so I won't spoil it for you.
Yeah.
It was a good movie. That's all I've got to say. Good movie.
That one's also long, right?
Yes. One of the things that got me, and this is more so probably because I had to pee the whole fucking time. I was like, oh, I'll be able to pee in the next 10 minutes. Nope. It was like, it just kept going. And I was like, fuck, I'm here for it, but goddamn, I really need to fucking pee. And it was just fucking crazy. And I was like, damn, this is really testing my fucking bladder. Good thing I got experience as a fucking podcast host, huh? But it was slightly uncomfortable. Still wouldn't mind sitting through it again. But yeah, so Dune, I watched a couple of nights ago. Just real quick, without any spoilers, I give it an 8 out of 10 as well, I think. Yes. I think I need to rewatch it because I saw it late at night, so I was kind of like sleepy, to be honest. Had a bit of a headache. It was right before I got struck with like the stomach bug, so it was like, it kind of fucking fucked with me. But Kevin, you're gonna sit there and tell me that it was a 10 out of 10, but you're gonna tell me that Batman was a 7 out of 10. All right, dude, come onto this podcast right now and debate me with your mouth, dude, on mine. And it's not gay unless you like it, so it's okay. But so Dune was really fucking good, and I liked it.
Dune also has a lot of world building, right?
Yeah, that's what I really liked. And it really got me interested into, I guess, like, I think I might just dive into the books.
Oh, yeah.
How big are you on books? Do you
I like reading.
Okay. What is something that you've got in your library? I guess that's a weird way to put it.
Well, recently I bought this, like, I fell into a hole of book talk, like books recommended on TikTok. And I read The Midnight Library. Okay. That one was cool. It was like more like philosophical, I guess, a little bit. Okay. And I also read like a murder mystery. Murder mystery.
What do you before going down this TikTok rabbit hole? Like, what got you going? Like, what was your niche or like genre? Is it genre? Is there like a different word for like books?
Genre. Well, before I used to just like, it sounds kind of lame, but like I would read like I don't know, like self-motivating books. Like,
oh my God. All right, let's talk about self-motivating books and how much I fucking hate them. I'm kidding. I don't know. There's just something in general about The Secret. Yeah. The Secret. Yeah, shout out to The Secret, though. There's just something about like how it just doesn't feel genuine. You know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Like,
there's a lot.
There's like a bit of a mental block for me that is just like, you're full of shit.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get past that. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But not to judge, you know, if you fucking like reading them or whatever, not a big fucking deal. Go for it. Probably a piece of shit, but go for it. I don't know. That's just me personally. Maybe I'm the piece of shit that doesn't want to help himself. Who fucking knows? God damn.
No, but I like completely understand you, because I've read some that definitely feel like that. Like people just bragging about themselves and like, oh, do this and then you'll be successful. But like not all of them are like that. Some of them like tell you, oh, like basically telling you what other famous people have done. Right. Like there's this book called Smart Cuts. Okay. And it tells you like, oh, stories like Jimmy Fallon, like he would like network like with certain people, and he like, I don't know, like certain things they would do, and it's different from like the basic stuff you get with other ones. Yeah.
I don't know. I've read very very little type of like self-help books, and another thing that I also hate, these people that like are like, yeah, dude, grind and hustle and all this other shit. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like,
Yeah.
well, that doesn't mean anything. Like,
Like
grind and hustle at what? Like, what if there's a murderer? Like, go grind and hustle and kill chingos of people or whatever. You know what I mean? That's a stupid example, but it is just, again, like me, from what you heard me talk about earlier, when I don't take anything seriously, it's hard for me to like take that seriously. you know?
Yeah.
So,
I get you.
No sé. I digress. Whatever. One of the other things that kind of has been on my radar, not you brought up TikTok, is fucking TikTok recipes. Shout out to which rabbit hole do you go down further, TikToks or Reels?
No, TikToks.
For real?
For sure. Yeah. I'll be there like till 3 a.m. and be like, wow, this ate up all my time. But
Wow, I gotta wake up in 3 hours.
yeah.
Fuck. I don't know. Lately, I kind of purposefully stay away from TikTok, because I'm old or whatever. But I'm not really that fucking old. I don't know, because I feel like Reels has kind of done the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And very similar. You got a minute. Well, I guess TikTok you can go way longer, right? But like you got like a minute of stuff, and then it can turn into like IGTV. I don't know. I just like seeing chingos of recipes. Like one of my fucking biggest things that I'm super there for is cooking shit. And you guys will see that on Aliens in the Butter. We have a cooking show that we haven't yet started, but we will do. And it's only on our Patreon. So patreon.com/AOTBcast. Go right now and subscribe so that you can also watch us cook cool stuff. And oddly enough, like Roger's not here, so I'm going to speak for him. He's a misogynistic piece of shit. No, he's not. I think we both like cooking. As we went into, like, in one of our group chats, we were talking about fucking steaks all of a sudden. And, like, how well like, how do you eat your steak? Do you eat steak?
Yeah, well, I eat it with well done.
Okay, whoa. First of all, what? You know what, dude? Cut this fucking stream. I'm kidding. But, damn, okay, well done. That's crazy. You gotta ease yourself into the medium life, dude. 'Cause that's where it's really at. You know, like, take it back a notch. Get some medium well in your life. And then you're going to be like, wait, it's this much juicier and this much tastier. And then you're going to be like, what is the next step above this? Medium. Yeah, I think medium rare is a little too rare for me. And I go with like a nice medium. And it's just fucking like good, dude. But in any case, like, like cooking and all that shit, medium rare gang. All right, man. A little bit too bloody for me, if you know what I mean. But yeah, like, so like cooking shit, like I'm on it, and I've just been, it's stupid because I watch a lot of shit and then I never do it. But then recently I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to fucking do it. So I've only gotten a couple of recipes, but do you guys have any recipes that you want us to cook on Aliens in the Butter? Post them, send them to us, DM us right now, post it on these comments and see Roger and I do some shit. Our medium rare chicken, I probably ate some of that, and that's what fucked me up over the weekend by accident. I want to, like, I fucking was watching this. It's an old video from Bon Appetit where one of their editors was like, period sex gang, really, dude? You know what? I can't lie. I fucking give that a thumbs up. But also, check this badass bottle out right here. You see this sticker right on the top? It's from the That's Just My Opinion second sticker run that they do. DM them on their Instagram at TJMO Podcast if you want to get your hands on one of these. You can get one for $3 or two for $5. Go check them out right now and buy one and put them on your hydration station. Put them on your laptop. Put them wherever the fuck you want to put them, and rock that shit because they're pretty cool. I'm not just saying that because it's my girlfriend, but it's a cool sticker. Anyways, what was I saying? Cooking, right? Oh yeah, so pizza is like probably one of my favorite foods. If I have to list like top 3 foods, I think it would be like pizza, wings, and this is a hard one to pick third, but either like pasta and or tacos. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
Give me yours. What are your top 3?
I was like actually thinking about this today. I think Number 1, wings.
Okay.
Right?
I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And then 2, noodles or like ramen.
Oh shit.
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I need to go back. You just brought like
Change
a
your
whole,
list.
yeah, 100%. Sushi. What the fuck am I talking about?
Sushi.
Shout out to sushi, wings, and pizza. I guess. Fuck. I don't know. I can't even give you a
Yeah.
top 3. But I don't know if ramen makes my top 3, but it's definitely in like top 5, top 10.
Yeah.
Because like some fire ass spots. Shout out to Ramen Kai, sponsor us. And going back to wings though, how do you eat your wings?
Well, when I go to Wingstop, I get the mango habanero.
Okay, but are we doing bone in? Are we doing boneless?
Oh, we're gonna start this discussion.
Yes, that's where that's the only discussion that needs to be had.
Honestly, I do boneless.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, let me guess, you get your fucking ranch too, right?
Yes.
What the fuck are we doing right now, dude? That's not how you eat a wing.
Really?
You gotta get the bone in. You gotta get blue cheese.
Blue cheese?
100%. You gotta, like, the same way that you're eating a steak well done, you're deeply mistreating yourself. I'm gonna call suicide watch for you because that's how horrible you're treating yourself by eating these nuggets that are not wings.
They're not nuggets.
They're 100% nuggets, and you fucking need to 100% get up on that blue cheese shit because that's the only way to do it. That's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Maybe I'm being facetious, but maybe I'm not, and maybe you're wrong. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Why? What's got you so against bone-in wings? Like, why
I
won't you
actually
do them?
don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, like
Do you just feel because they're like not as
it
messy?
takes a
or-
yeah.
But that's the point, dude. Like some of the best foods, you have to be messy. You know, some of the best
Yeah.
things in general, you got to be messy. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Rainy fucking days, messy. You know, there's mud. Wings, you got to keep them with the bone in because that's how they're meant to be instead of this weird bullshit, you know?
But I feel like you get more meat without the bone.
But then you don't get like the flavor or the experience. You know, you got to stop thinking in like these communist ways. You know, be an American. Be a real American and get your hands on some bone-in buffalo wings.
Buffalo.
Are you like into spicy shit or not?
Yeah, I like spicy shit.
Okay, perfect. Because you were about to fucking hit strike number 3.
That's it. Get out.
Okay, yeah. Like, well, we need a new fucking producer back here. No, but fuck yeah, dude. Wings is the shit. I know we don't. Well, that's a lie. I was about to say we don't have many options for wings in Laredo, but that's a fucking lie because we do. There's Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wing Daddies. This other place that's by the HEB on Delmar and McPherson that I completely escapes my fucking brain right now.
I
Is
know
it
which one you mean. But
Route 66?
I think so.
Is it? I don't know,
I don't know
but
about the
hey,
number, but
we tried the wings, Marlene and I, and they were fucking good.
Oh, really?
They were crispy. They were saucy. She had boneless, of course, and I had the real deal, fucking bone in. Great. And sometimes if I'm being super real, I won't even go for the dip. Like I'll just eat them
Straight up. Like
Yeah, because I want the fire.
I can't handle that much fire. I have to balance it with my ranch.
Yeah, but these like their version of like original buffalo or whatever is not like super fucking spicy.
Oh,
You know what I mean? They kind of like butter it up a little bit, soften it up. It's nice, but they're saucy. And that's the thing though. Like if you get like a nice saucy and crispy like bone-in wing, you're in for the ride of your life. As opposed to like if you accidentally bite into a part of breading where there's no chicken and all you get is breading. What the fuck are we doing right now?
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Boom. What's
Good
up?
point. Good point.
And then I'm gonna hear people saying the kind of argument, but what if you get a little ligament or something? You know what, dude? Fuck you, all right? Suck it up and eat that shit. Sauciness is unmatched. They serve them in a bowl. Wings and rings. Oh, dude, wings and rings. Fuck yeah, I completely forgot about that. They have some good shit. I'll be honest though, a little bit too oily for me, personally. They got the probably hands down the best blue cheese I've ever had for wings purposes. I'm making myself fucking hungry, by the way. But yeah, they definitely do have some very saucy ass wings for sure. Shout out to Wings and Rings. Sponsor us now. Messages at AOTBcast on Instagram if you want or not. Give us free wings. Might be cool. All right. So we got your top 3 was wings, and then you said ramen. What's about number 3?
That I don't really know. Maybe pizza.
Pizza? Okay. We can get into ramen any which way, but that's not. There's really no wrong way to do a ramen. Or maybe I'm not cultured enough to know if there is a wrong way. But let's get into pizza. What are your preferences?
Okay, this might be controversial, but my favorite is Hawaiian pizza, pineapple and ham.
I stand with Hawaiian pizza, and I will say that fucking pineapple 100% belongs on pizza, but here's a better combination to elevate your Hawaiian game into what I call the American.
Oh.
Wait, Hawaii is in America. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Pretend, whatever. The Laredoan. Get pepperoni, pineapple, and jalapenos. And you're just about to go to the next fucking level. And then, you know what, if you like ranch, hey, dude, by all fucking means, all right? But that's a fucking pizza. But honestly, for me, what I'm craving like right now, and this is again because of that fucking video that I was watching, is like just a straight up cheese pizza on like a nice thin crispy crust with like not too much sauce, not too much cheese. I want something like that. And like I'm fucking dying for it. I just recovered from a stomach bug. I'm a fat piece of shit, as you can tell. And like I'm just craving that, dude. Like this dude went to like 23 different pizza spots in New York and just ate a slice from each of those places in like a day and a half. And I was like, dude, I'm fucking envious. I want to go to all of those places.
Honestly.
They have a spot that was like $1 pizza slice for cheese. It was like Two Bros Pizza or something like that. Shout out Two Bros, sponsor us, even though I've never had it before, but sponsor us. And I was like, dude, I'm fucking all for it. Like the only spot in Laredo that I think kind of comes close to that type of style is Sal's Pizza.
Oh, I've had Sal's.
You've had Sal's?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking thank God. I fucking am craving just like a badass cheese pizza slice. There's nothing like a cheese pizza. It's like pretty classic.
It's classic.
Yeah, you know, you can't. It's hard to fuck up, first of all. I've accidentally ordered cheese pizzas and been pleasantly surprised. Like, all right, I fucking forgot to put toppings on it, I guess. But here's a good debate question. Domino's or Pizza Hut?
Domino's.
Why?
Because of the garlic.
Oh my God, I fucking despise the garlic.
Really? That's the best part.
I literally, if I'm ordering online, I fucking specifically am like, no garlic on this crust, please.
That's the best part.
No, fuck no. Why? It's all like greasy and gross and like, I don't know, man. It's just not for me. I don't know. I just like a traditional regular ass crust. It's not like you get through the pizza and you're like, you know what, dude? I'm almost satisfied. Guess what? There's a nice piece of bread that gives you a break from all the sauce and all these flavors, and you're gonna tell me you're gonna put garlic in that bitch?
Yeah.
No, dude. I need just the plain. You know what I mean?
Because you finish the pizza and then you have garlic bread.
I guess fine. If you had like a choice of like dip and or sauce to put either on or dip your pizza in, what are you going to?
I always use buffalo and ranch.
Okay, all right.
Good
Respectable. Here's a twist. Get some mango habanero next time.
Oh.
And dip that bitch right in there. That's some fire shit. Again, I'm just doing all these life hacks, man. Come on. Knowledge.
Or I could get wings from Wingstop, mango habanero, a pizza.
That's, because
right?
neither...
It goes together.
Yeah, neither Pizza Hut nor Domino's has good wings.
Yeah,
unfortunately. Domino's wings, trash. If you like them, you're a fucking... I don't know what to call you, but no, you're doing something wrong with your life. Nick, Domino's thin crust, Pizza Hut pan crust. Ooh, interesting take.
True.
You know what? I'm going to actually reverse that and say that I like the hand toss from Domino's and I like the thin crust from Pizza Hut. Because if you're going to, all right, Domino's, if you're going to give me a thin crust pizza, don't cut me this stupid little bullshit. What the fuck is this? Am I in the third grade? No, dude. Give me a man fucking slice on a thin crust. I want a triangle, dude. I don't want these fucking little, I don't know, parallelograms. They're not even all uniform size. Some of them are fucking, trapezoid looking. Some of them are like rectangular. The ones in the middle are squares.
Yeah.
Like I want a fucking triangle in my hand from start to finish pizza, not just like little bits and pieces. Like, what the fuck is this? If I want a bagel bite or something, I'll do that instead. Fuck a Domino's thin crust.
No, Pizza Hut.
100% Pizza Hut thin crust. That's where it's really at, because they're giving you, it's almost like a cracker, but that's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm big on crust. I like feeling the crunch. I like where it's not too thick. Pan, you can miss me with that bullshit. Deep dish, you can, fuck deep dish.
Yeah.
And that's why I think that Peter Piper has a superior crust to either of those selections.
I agree. It's really crunchy.
Yeah, and it's badass.
Tasty.
You're
Yeah.
like, dude, like this is what I want. You know what I mean? God damn, I'm really making myself hungry. This is not the best thing to be doing right now. What are we at right now? We're like at I don't know. What are we at?
40.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's fine. Damn. Okay. I need to do some advertisement for us. So this episode of Aliens on the Border and all these rants about delicious foods have been brought to you by the best tattooers in fucking town. You know them. I don't even have to say their name, but I will, because that's what they're paying me to do. Shout out to Gabe and shout out to Por Vida Tattoos. Por Vida Tattoos, sorry. If you want to book some work and get yourself tatted the fuck up and look cool as fuck, holla at Gabe and book your shit now at porvidacs.com. Follow them on Instagram at Porvida Tattoos. They've been tattooing Laredo since the inception of America in 1776. It's the most American thing that you can do. Support local and support great art by getting your tattoos done at Porvida Tattoos. Go to Porvida Tattoos. What the fuck? Porvidacs.com. Sorry about that. And book your appointment now. Follow them on Instagram at Por Vida Tattoos. Also, this episode is brought to you even harder by Gonzalo's Print Company, bringing amazing prints directly to you, directly from Laredo, hand-printed and handcrafted here in the heart of Texas, in the heart of South Texas, Laredo, the fucking best place on the planet. Get amazing prints with amazing designs at gonzalosprintco.com. Follow them on their new Instagram. If you were following their old one, got hacked, so let's make sure we build that audience back up for them, and follow their new profile at CS Printco, and go to their website gonzalosprintco.com. Get yourself badass shirts, get totes, get stickers, get pins, get anything that they have on there. Amazing stuff. They're constantly putting out new designs. They were just in San Antonio this past weekend. So if you got to go out there and cop a couple of things, badass. If you haven't, make sure you get your hands on their t-shirts now, gonzalosprintco.com. And of course, this episode is also brought to you by Por Vida Tattoo Fest. That's the 5th annual Por Vida International Tattoo Fest, happening this April 22nd through the 24th. If you want to go and check out all the amazing art that will be on display at that point, get tattooed by some feature tattoo artists coming in from all over the motherfucker, then go to the 5th annual Por Vida International Tattoo Fest, April 22nd through 24th. For more information on that, go to porvidatattoofest.com or follow them on Instagram at Por Vida Tattoo Fest. Go check them out, please, and support them. And by supporting them, you also support us. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, how the fuck do I get my business to sponsor this amazing podcast, then DM us or send us an email. You can send us an email at aotb.cast@gmail.com. You can DM us on Instagram at aotbcast, or even on our Facebook page where you're watching this shit right now. It's facebook.com/aotbpodcast. Message us if you want to put an ad into this podcast, if you want to support us, if you love what we do, if you want to see more cool stuff, if you want to help us upgrade all our equipment and whatnot, and help us have a good fucking time here, do that. Or if you're just a regular person and you're like, how do I show this amazing podcast even more love than by just sharing this, liking their page, following and engaging with their content? Guess what, dude? Go to patreon.com/aotbcast and watch us do cooler shit than we're doing on here. Actually, not necessarily cooler shit, but more shit than we're doing on here, right? We got a cooking show that's coming into fruition here where Roger and I will be fucking whipping shit up. We've got a beer tasting show called Nice by the Pool that we're going to be traveling Texas, trying different beers and different breweries and shit, and all of that stuff is exclusively on our Patreon. So that's patreon.com/aotbcast. Help us reach our goal of 100,000 subscribers, and we will eternally love you and be forever indebted to you, and we'll do anything you ask. Yeah. Oh, also, we got some funny ass pictures that we'll probably post on there from a photo shoot that we did back from the episode we did with Mitzi Aguilar. They're pretty cool and pretty funny. And they involve Roger and I hugging in possibly homoerotic ways. Who knows? Tune in and find out, and subscribe to our Patreon to find out even more, right? And also, what else am I missing? Shit. Oh, yeah, what the fuck am I talking about? A week and a couple of days from now, Friday, April the 1st, is Fourth Dimension Fridays. Now, guess what? We're doing something a little bit different this time, and something to... No, what am I saying? It's not different. We've always been about opening your mind and making you break away from the fucking mundane, right? So that's exactly what we're going to do, and this iteration of 4DF is no different. We're going to be featuring one special guest so far. We're still looking for our fourth panelist out there, but our third panelist is the host, the lovely, the beautiful, the amazing Marlene Uribe from That's Just My Opinion. So come down Friday, April the 1st at Cultura Beer Garden, 9 p.m. upstairs, where we're going to be hosting 4DF, Open Your Third Eye. I'm talking meditation, I'm talking chakras, I'm talking energy and frequencies and all the spiritual and crazy new age stuff that you hear thrown around on these random ass TikToks. Guess what? We're going to explain them to you. We're going to help you manifest your own version of your own reality. And yeah, dude, join us and break away from the fucking mundane and tap back into base reality. Fuck the cubicle that you're sitting in or working at or whatever, or not, and if you like your job, that's cool too, but also, you know, just open your mind, dude. That's what the fuck this is all about. Yeah, and that's mostly everything that we've got to plug for now. I can't believe we've been ranting for fucking 40 minutes now. It's fucking, I need a drink of water. Give me just a sec. Shit, we were supposed to do current events. We have yet to talk about, I heard Gabe tatted Thomas Jefferson. Fucking facts, dude. Facts. We talked zero current events other than the Batman. But how are you on horror films? What's your take? Are you into?
Actually, I haven't watched that many because
Really?
I don't know. Like when I was little, I used to watch them all the time, and then I don't know. I think it like low key traumatized me, so I stopped. But I actually saw one yesterday. It's called Uma, something like that.
Fuck, that sounds vaguely familiar. What is it on Netflix?
No, I think there's actually, I don't know if it's on Netflix, but they're still showing it in theaters.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
what's it about? Spoil it for me.
it's about if generational trauma became a ghost, basically. Yeah, like this lady, the ghost of her mom like comes back to haunt her, and like she basically starts kind of becoming like her mom, metaphorically and literally. And like her daughter is like, she wants to go to college, but they live like in a secluded area, and also they have no electricity because I guess like the trauma made the mom believe that like electricity affects her. So it's all dark, and I guess that adds to like the
spoiler alert, it sounds like a remake of The Village by M. Night Shyamalan. You ever watch that movie?
I haven't seen that one.
Okay. I was going to say you're probably too young to understand this reference because you're way younger than I am.
Yeah.
But, well, what, 6 years?
I don't know. I'm Gen Z, probably.
Yeah. I mean, you were born, you were literally born at the end of the world, Y2K, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's crazy.
So the world ended when you were born. Just newsflash, this is all a simulation. This isn't really real at all.
I believe that.
So, you know, your brain just interfaces with this version of reality, but it's not really real. And that's what the fuck this podcast is all about. Things that are not real, right? I don't know. But I don't know, man. If you watch The Village, then you're going to understand what I mean. And not that Uma is a bad movie, because I obviously haven't seen it. Don't even know.
Honestly,
like,
it wasn't that good.
Okay, cool. So maybe I can continue to shit on it without even watching. The Village was a horrible fucking movie.
Oh.
Nah, it wasn't that bad. It was. So M. Night, do you know what M. Night Shyamalan is?
No.
Okay, he's a prominent director. His whole thing was like, there's always a twist in this fucking movie, right? He did The Sixth Sense, where the twist is the guy's dead himself, and he's a ghost, right? And I don't know, he kind of just got stuck on that gimmick, and subsequent movies were not as good. The Village being one of them, where it's like almost the exact same premise of old-timey looking thing. They don't have any electricity or whatever. They believe they're in a certain time. I think the protagonist is blind. Some blind chick runs out into the there's something in the woods that chases people down so that they can't leave or whatever the fuck. This chick escapes, and then in the ending she gets hit by a car when she leaves the village. Plot twist, they were in the present the whole time. It was just like a fucking cult type of thing. And I was like, well, this movie was bad. Not as bad as Lady in the Water, but bad. And so it just kind of reminded me. It's probably not even that similar, but it just kind of, the premise reminded me a little, or the setting rather, reminded me a little bit of it. So here's some homework that I want you to do. For horror movies, watch Hereditary.
Oh, I've seen Hereditary.
Okay, what do you think?
I think that one's really good.
Okay,
It's really
perfect.
creepy.
I was about to hate you even
No,
further.
I had to watch that one.
Great fucking film. Great fucking film. What other scary movie? Honestly, that's probably the best scary movie that's been out in a while, other than like the original Conjuring, the first one. That was pretty good.
I saw the second one.
You haven't seen the first one?
I don't think so.
The first one I think has better like storytelling and like a good combination of like jump scares, whereas like 2 and 3 are more like jump scares. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, the first Paranormal Activity was kind of good.
I've seen that one, but
Yeah,
a
it was
long
a
time ago.
Yeah, so like those are some cool ones, but I think like for sure Hereditary is like the best horror movie that's been out in a long fucking time. That studio A24, shout out A24, sponsor us. They just released another horror movie called X. Kid Cudi is like co-starring in it, I think, and I heard it was bad.
Really?
Not surprised. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I think it might be bad. I forgot. I don't know. I haven't seen it. The premise is like they're shooting a porn somewhere.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
and
it's
then
porn horror.
yeah, so I don't know. So I don't know, not my cup of tea. Here's a bad movie that I do want you to watch because it's fucking bad. The most recent Texas Chainsaw iteration on Netflix.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Holy shit, is it bad? If you want to watch like a bad movie with friends, like and do
to
like
laugh about it.
yeah, like do a drinking game where I don't know, there's some drinking game in there if you like whatever, but like Jesus Christ, it's like not even an hour and a half long. Like they were like, okay, we can't be this bad for that long. Fuck it, let's just do like an hour and 20 minutes or something.
What? That's so short.
I know, thank God. Oh wow, this is one of the worst movies I've seen in quite a long time. And I don't even know why the fuck they continue to do Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like slashers in general are just not my thing. I think I'm more of like a paranormal, supernatural. Wait, no, not paranormal. Supernatural horror versus like slasher films.
Yeah,
I don't know.
something with a good story in it. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen the newest Scream?
No, I heard it was good though. I've heard
I
from
liked it.
different like people that do in different circles that were like, dude, it was good, and I'm like, now I have to think that you're stupid because there's no Scream movie that's good. That's my opinion, but maybe I'm just being an asshole. You know what I mean? And that most of the time that's the case. I'm being an asshole, to be honest. But all right, man, let's fucking bring this bitch home. And plugs as we wrap up here. Thanks so much for tuning in again and having some fun with Gato and I as we just shoot this shit and rant about a whole lot of random shit. But the episode for next week is really, really dope. Please tune in at 7:30. It'll premiere here on our Facebook and on our YouTube, so you can watch either or. And audio will also be out by then. Shout out to our patrons, Ernie, Isaac, and Alex. If you haven't already, well, actually, this will be the first plug I give. So my homeboy Alex, one of our patrons, he has a Twitch channel that is, let me pull it up, but I think it's Mr. AV Kind of Fit. So give him a follow. Let me just double check to make sure because I want to make sure I plug it right. Twitch, Mr. AV Kind of Fit. Let's find out. I don't know. Go to his Instagram, which is AV Kind of Fit, and it'll be on there. Alex, sorry that I'm fucking up your plug here. That's on me. I'll promise I'll have it by the next one. But yeah, go follow him. And again, shout out to y'all for being our patrons. Subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/AOTBcast. They're going to get early access to next week's episode. So if you want, always be up to date on anything that we're doing, that's the best way to do it. Patreon.com/AOTBcast. And of course, go support the businesses that support us. Por Vida Tattoos, Gonzalez Print Co., the Por Vida International Tattoo Fest that's coming up this next month in April. Also, huge shout out to Gaiocho Hype and Hobbies. Go check them out as well. Big shout out to Print Express. They're going to be hooking us up with some stickers of the logo for the podcast. So if you want some of those, holla at us. We're going to have some on deck. Hopefully by the time 40F rolls around. If not, then maybe a little bit after that. But we'll have some fucking stickers. finally, and we won't be, lacking in that department as much anymore. Shit. Is there anything else that I'm forgetting right now? No, I think that should be it. Yeah. Other than that, just subscribe to all our fucking Instagram and all that shit. Oh, go to our Instagram and our link tree's on there. Everything is on there. We love you. Bye. Damn, my voice is like rough.